Okay, this is a progression video. We're just about to finish our sci-fi piece. What we've done is we've created a main melody. Then there's a sort of a middle section where it slows down into a 4/4 tempo, which we've taken from the idea of the Wrath of the Titans music. And you had a good idea about the violins, I think, didn't you, Harm?
Yeah. To like kind of. This is the underlined one, isn't it?
Yeah, that one.
Few. The so in the scene, there's like a bit of dialogue, quite a bit of dialogue, middle section and a bit in the first and second part. And I thought, well, we could either keep it blank, which would work, or we could have done what you started to do nearly, and that was like really like somehow go over it, if you know what I mean. And I think I'll just don't worry about the dialogue. But I thought, use the space, which is a link back to something you said in your rationale. Use the space, but use it in a way that you could have some nice music underneath that keeps that tension, so you feel like you're still part of the scene, but you still feel part of it, and you're like, oh, what's happening next? And then bang, you're into the main theme again. And as soon as we did it, I think we both found out it was the right way to go.
It was the right way to go, yeah, because I was just going to leave the music running, but it was good to have that stop there, because again, linking back to the rationale, I always overcomplicate things. But like I said at the beginning of the video, we've almost finished it. I think there's just a few little tweaks that we have to make it like line up exactly with the clip that we've got. We've split it into 2 parts as well, because we weren't able to find a long enough piece. So we've got like a part 1 and a part 2, which is the way that we've had to do it.
Yeah, and what we've done with that is kind of just leave a long suspended kind of note to lead you into the second part, because like our reference tracks, there was quite a use of suspension notes. Different instruments, but I'm pretty sure it was the trumpets in one of them. I think you might remember. And so we used that idea to be able to link the 2 parts together, let alone the scene. Yeah.
So it's all sounding good so far. At the end, like, because we have those long notes, what I might do is, because it's all of a sudden it just ends, might have maybe a little bit of a fade out, which I think might work quite well.
Yeah.
But that's all we have to do, and now we can get started on the.
You just reminded me of something actually. Another part of the problem I had, is the scene ends halfway through a part.
Yeah.
So the scene ends halfway through part 3, but obviously, after that bit, it's literally dialogue for part 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
So what we've decided to do is kind of fade it out near the end of the battle scene.
Yeah.
And then kind of, like I said, fade it out, and then you're kind of left with the music running for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because then that gives you that, wow, it's over.
Yeah.
And we just kind of cut out the dialogue at the end, because, like I said, the dialogue's just not a few lines. The dialogue is literally 2 sections long.
Yeah.
Another like 8 minutes of music,
where
it would just be copy and paste.
Yeah.
So we decided, as a team, kind of, we'll chop it here, fade it out, have a bit of music at the end, and it gives you the idea of what will be happening later on in the scene. Yeah.
So that's going to be pretty much finished. I think after we've done that, we can get started on working on the spy one, can't we? The spy comedy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So see you then.